Imagine this. You post content, collaborate with brands, start earning online. And suddenly, you are expected to follow rules just like a business. Sounds surprising. Well, that might soon become reality. A new proposal, the Creator Economy Bill 2026, could change how creators earn, disclose, and operate. Not just big influencers. Even small creators could feel the impact. So the question is, are you ready for this shift? Welcome to MindSync, where we don't just explain laws. We break them down in a way that actually makes sense for your career, your content, and your income. If you are creating, or planning to create, you are in the right place. Agenda. Here's what we are going to cover today. First, we'll understand what this bill is really about. Then, why the government is focusing on creators right now. We'll go through the kind of rules you can expect, how this might impact you, and finally, what you should start doing today to stay ahead. Because this isn't just information. This can directly affect your income. Creator economy. Let's start with the basics. The creator economy is simply about earning through digital content. But today, it's much bigger than that. People are building full-time careers through YouTube, Instagram, freelancing, and online courses. And once an ecosystem starts generating real money at scale, it naturally attracts regulation. Why this bill? Now think about this from the government's perspective. Millions of creators are earning. But not all income is fully visible. Some promotions aren't disclosed. Some content may mislead audiences. And when money, influence, and public trust combine, regulation becomes almost inevitable. Bill overview. So what is this bill trying to do? At its core, it's about structure. Making sure creators operate transparently, report their income, and follow fair practices. In simple terms, turning an informal system into a more organized one. Current status. Now here's something very important. There's a lot of information online. And not all of it is accurate. Some say the bill is already passed. But as of now, there's no clear official confirmation available publicly. So the status is still evolving. But the direction is clear. Regulation is coming. So now the next important question is, who could actually regulate the creator economy in India? If a framework like this is introduced, the primary ministries likely to be involved are MeitY, that is, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. These ministries already oversee areas connected to digital platforms, online content, social media regulations, and IT-related policies. At the same time, once creator income and monetization become part of the discussion, financial authorities such as the Income Tax Department and GST authorities may also play a role. Which means creators may eventually operate under a system that combines both digital regulation and financial compliance. And honestly, that shows one thing very clearly. The creator economy is no longer being viewed as just social media activity. It's increasingly being seen as a serious economic sector. Who will be covered? And let's be clear, this isn't limited to big influencers. If you earn online through content, you are part of this ecosystem. Whether it's freelancing, brand deals, or content monetization, this applies to you. Registration. One major shift could be formal registration. Creators above a certain level may need to register as professionals or businesses and maintain proper records. This is a clear move from informal to formal work. Income disclosure. Another key change, income transparency. Right now, many earnings happen across multiple sources. But going forward, these may need to be clearly disclosed. Hidden income may no longer be acceptable. Ad disclosure. Ad disclosures will become more important than ever. If you are promoting something, you may need to clearly mention it. Because transparency isn't just ethical anymore. It could become a legal requirement. Tax compliance. Tax systems are also evolving. Digital income is becoming easier to track. So things like GST, income tax reporting, and even foreign income may come under closer scrutiny. Platform role. And here's an interesting shift. Platforms themselves may play a role. They might not just host your content, but also help enforce compliance. That changes how the entire ecosystem works. Consumer protection. At the heart of all this is the audience. The goal is to protect people from misleading promotions, fake reviews, and scams. Because trust is the foundation of content. Penalties. And where there are rules, there are consequences. Non-compliance could lead to fines, content removal, or even account issues. So ignoring this is not really an option. Benefits. But this isn't all negative. For creators who adapt, this could bring credibility, trust, and better opportunities. It's a shift from influencer to professional. Challenges. Of course, it comes with challenges. More structure means more responsibility. Documentation, compliance, and awareness. Growth always comes with a cost. Small creators. If you are a small creator, you might not feel this immediately. But as you grow, these rules will start applying. So it's better to be prepared early. Example. Let's take a simple example. You promote a product, but don't disclose it's paid. The audience trusts you, but later finds out the truth. That's not just a mistake. That's a compliance issue. Global comparison. And globally, this is already happening. Countries like the US and UK have strict rules for creators. India is simply moving in the same direction. So where does that leave you? In a space that's changing fast. And that's exactly why MindSync exists. To simplify these changes, help you understand what matters, and keep you one step ahead. Because in today's world, being informed is your biggest advantage. If you found this helpful, follow MindSync for more. And tell me, do you think creators should be regulated? Thank you for watching.